Hey everyone, I'm Jerry James Stone, and if you like salsa, you're in the right place. And no, I don't mean the dance. I mean salsa, the thing you dip into. I'm gonna show you how to make an easy roasted salsa roja. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is a really quick and simple salsa. Super easy, very tasty, but the thing that's nice about it is just really fresh. It's something about making your own salsa where you can control the heat, the ingredients, all of that stuff. Just, I don't know, I love it. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna set your broiler to high because we're gonna roast those veggies. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna prepare our jalapenos. So just take the jalapenos and cut off the stem, and then we're gonna cut the jalapeno lengthwise. So this is really important depending on what your tolerance is for heat. If you don't want your salsa to be hot, you can still have the jalapeno in there for some flavor, but you want to make sure that you remove the seeds, but most importantly, the pith that encases those seeds. Here's a little pro tip for you. The heat in chili peppers is not really in the seeds. It's in that pith, that membrane that holds the seeds in place is where all of that heat is. So if you remove the seeds, but you don't remove the pith, it's gonna be just as hot. It won't really matter. So go ahead and remove that if you want the salsa to be a little bit on the mild side. Next up, we have our tomatoes because you can't make salsa without tomatoes, right? So just gonna go ahead and core out the top of those tomatoes and then cut them in half. And then lastly, we're gonna take our sliced tomatoes, the yellow onion, our jalapenos, and the garlic, and we're gonna add that to a baking sheet. And then pour some olive oil over those ingredients. And then salt them. Like I would say, salt them more than you think that you would need to salt them. Here's the reason why. Salting food is really important at all stages of cooking. And doing it on the earlier side affects your final result more so than doing it on the end. What I mean by that is salt's a factor of both heat and time. So by having the ingredients heavily salted in the beginning, you'll actually end up using less salt overall to kind of hit that whatever your preferred salt level is. So salt them heavily in the beginning. Go ahead and sprinkle some salt all over those ingredients, the tomatoes, the jalapenos, and all of that. And then throw that in the oven and let it broil and just let them roast. You're gonna broil it for about 20 minutes until like the skins are charred and like everything just looks and smells amazing. After everything is done cooking, go ahead, turn off the oven, take the pan out, let the ingredients cool for about 10 minutes. The reason that this is important is you don't want to take those hot ingredients and then transfer them immediately to your food processor and puree it. When it's hot, there's just a higher likelihood that it's gonna kind of spray up a little bit or drip, and those hot ingredients are gonna hurt. So just let it chill out, have a glass of wine, maybe do a shot of tequila, whatever, watch one of my other videos, come back to it. Then add it to the food processor and just puree that until it's nice and smooth, or whatever consistency you like your salsa to be. Lastly, you're gonna add in some chopped cilantro. Give it a few more pulses just to kind of chop that up and mix it in, not to overly work it. You don't wanna bruise the cilantro, you just wanna incorporate those flavors into the salsa. Transfer it to a bowl for dipping. Check and see how the flavor is, if it needs more salt, and then go ahead and start dipping. That's all it takes to make this easy roasted salsa roja. If you like this recipe, hey, give me a thumbs up. If there's something that you wanna see, drop a comment below. And if you'd like to cook like I do, please subscribe. I release new videos every single week. See you next time.